This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
About to bring gold back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
And how sweet it is! A state gold medal for the Union Scotties!
And the Neshannock Lancers are your 2A softball champions. The trophy lifted high.
The 10th seed Union Scotties are WPIAL champions.
Not a Cinderella story, a championship story here.
And your 2023 WPIL 2A Girls Champion, the Shenango Wildcats.
The pitch from Bruce, here it comes. Look at this! Union wins it! The Union Scotties have rallied to win the WPIAL Championship.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
Worker down inside, and alley-oop, the young gun.
To strike it, and score!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from Union High School, it's high school basketball here in the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Tonight, the Mohawk Warriors visit the Union Scotties. Tonight's broadcast at LC SportsNet is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, keeping you in the game, and VP Insurance, simplifying your insurance. Luxembourg Carpet, Kelly and George, they keep promises for over 80 years. Castle Asphalt, making your dream design come to fruition. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. The Door Bonner Law, community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. The Peno, Ohio Bottled Water, home and business bottled water delivery. The Gem Builders Incorporated, the creative edge in your contracting work. Health and Motion Physical Therapy, keeping you moving. Ponce Insurance, love the life you live, worry-free. Tonight's broadcast also being brought to you by Doran Concrete, residential and commercial concrete services. The Red Zone, score big at the Red Zone. The Works in Progress paint services for residential and commercial projects. The City Rescue Missions, the Tri-County Principals Association, the Union Area Education Association, the Union Volunteer Fire Department, the Mahoning Township Fire Department, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Good evening, everybody. My name is Lee Moan, along with my laughing brother Jay. I did that pretty well, didn't I?
Not bad, but you had a little bit of problem with that one fire company.
The Mahoning Township Fire Department. How about that?
That's better.
Okay, that's great. Should be a fun one. Mohawk 5-1 coming into tonight's broadcast. Jay, Union at 3-3, but Union has faced one heck of a tough schedule. Mohawk coming in with a new coach here tonight.
I'll tell you what, it's his first year, and you said he's very energetic, and he's just so excited. His first head coaching job ever.
Yes, Matt Walsh, we'll talk a little bit about him, but Union, the WPIL defending champion, PIAA state champion, defending state champion. What a fun year for them last year.
I'll tell you what, I was surprised. I saw quite a few of their games. They really took off in the second half of the season. They started out a little slow, but once they got rolling, there was no stopping them.
Yeah, a couple years ago, Mohawk made it. They won the WPL championship, lost in the PIAA. We talk about Ron Moncrief stepped away this year. Bring in Matt Walsh. We'll talk a little bit about him when we come back. Take a couple minute break here, our first break, then we'll come back and talk about the Mohawk Warriors. You're watching high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Maley Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
And welcome back to Union High School. It's our pregame show sponsored by the Red Zone. Let's talk a little bit about the Mohawk Warriors today. We mentioned the new head coach, Matt Walsh. We saw him last year because he was the assistant coach at Blackhawk. They made it out to the state finals. But talk a little bit before the game. You already mentioned very energetic coach. You're going to hear him a lot here tonight. Doesn't say that he's not going to scream at referees or anything. But he said the girls have really bought into a system, which is so important.
I'll tell you what, it's probably a brand new system. They're probably used to the other coach for all them years. Get a new one. Sometimes it takes a while to get them acclimated to a different system.
Yeah, and Coach Ron Moncrief, he stepped down after a couple of years, but he was a lot laid back. You know, he was a very quiet leader. I mean, he got the job done when he was at Vincentian and also here at Mohawk. Had a couple of successful years here, but a little bit different coaching style for sure.
I'll tell you what, and sometimes it takes the girls. I mean, some girls don't mind getting yelled at or, reprimanded that way, and other ones just like the laid-back coach. So we'll see. So far, 5-1 record overall. He's must have been buying him a system.
Only lost the Aquinas Academy 77-67 in double overtime, and talked a little bit about that. He said free throws, or actually the turnovers is what he had. He jumped out to a 23-10 lead, but then just way too many turnovers in that game. That's something you got to definitely take care of the ball.
Well, Mohawk is led by Eileen Aaron Capalbo, and she averages 15 points a game, and right now she has 809 points. So I'm sure she's shooting for the 1,000 points.
And I'm really looking forward to see Aaron play because we've seen her as a sophomore and now as a junior last year. You could see the progression, and Coach Walsh says by far she's the best shooter in the team. She leads the team with 9 threes, which is surprising, which I didn't realize she was that good of a shooter from the outside, but he said definitely she's the best shooter on the team. But she's a big force at 6'2".
But watching her warm up, she looks like she can shoot the ball. And you also have Erica Young. She's 10 points a game, plus she has 31 steals. And then Kiera Julian, 9 a game and 6 assists.
Yeah, so it's going to be an up-and-down style for the Mohawk Warriors, a little bit different. Of course, Moncrief did some pressure, but this pressure sounds like it's going to be a lot harder to break here.
Well, if you have 31 steals, they must be doing a lot of pressure.
Yeah, so we're going to take one more quick break, and we're going to come back and talk about the Union Scotties and talk about our keys to the game, sponsored by Works in Progress Paint Services, and our starting line is brought to you by Dorn Concrete. You're watching high school basketball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
And welcome back to Union High School, getting ready for tonight's action between Mohawk and Union. Union, Jay, we mentioned coming in with a record of 3-3. That sounds like, well, they're off to a rough start. Well, wait a minute. Number 1 Greensburg Central Catholic they played. Number 4 ranked 6A team, Upper St. Clair. Defeated the defending Whitfield championship in Shenango. Played in the Shannock, which Coach G, always tough. Played Our Lady of Sacred Heart. Number 1 ranked team, Avonworth. They've already played. They get to play Blackhawk not once but twice here coming up. This Union team's going to be battle tested before this section. And then they start off with Aquinas Academy. So that's how you get better, though.
I'll tell you what, that's exactly how they started last year. A little slow, some tough games, but like I said, once they got to roll last year, you couldn't stop them.
Yeah, talk a little bit about Coach Don Nogue. He's in his 5th year, Jay. Before he came to Union, this program was 14-112 in 6 years. His first year was 5-17. Been great ever since.
And they won the state title last year.
Yeah, and plus he's the Coach of the Year for Coach Nogue also. So we're going to turn things over now to our PA announcer for tonight's national anthem. And our starting lineups brought to you by Doran Concrete, laying the foundation for your team. Don't let just anybody lay the foundation for your home or business. Visit doranconcrete.com for your free estimate today. They've been in business for over 30 years. And that's our national anthem. We'll keep it right here for tonight's starting lineups as they turn the lights back on momentarily. So here comes our starting lineups for the Mohawk Warriors as they're introduced.
First for the visiting Lady Warriors, 5'2" senior number 2,
Kiara Julian, number 2.
5'7" senior number 11, Erica Young. A 5'7" senior number 15, Chloe Fadden.
Erica Young,
A 5'8" senior number
along with Chloe Fadden, younger brother or the older sister of Bobby, Yanni Rivas, and Aaron Capalpo. And now the lights will go off, and we won't be able to read a thing. But that's a neat. But single way gym, Jay, gotta love it here.
Oh yes.
Let the lights go off and the floating U in the middle of the floor.
I like this.
That's Miera Gunn, the younger sister of Mike. Mia Pruz. Kylie Frustorfer, her older sister Kayla at YSU right now. Not playing basketball. Bella Cameron. And Kelly Cleaver scored her 1,000th point back on December 7th. Now time for today's Keys to the Game. Sponsored by Works in Progress Paint Services. You can call Joe Wright at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next painting project.
For Union, I believe they have to have some more scoring. Right now they only have 2 people really scoring 12 and 11 points a game, so they need more scoring from the other players. They did lose 4 players from last year, so it's going to take a while to get this new team acclimated. And they have to limit their turnovers because they've had a problem with the turnovers. Now for Mohawk, they have 5 senior starters, so they have to play like seniors, and they should be able to turn the turnovers into points.
So those are your keys to the game, sponsored by Works in Progress Paint Services. Cabelpo and Cleaver having a little chuckle before the game as we get ready to tip off. And Union's going to win the tip. Frustorfer will set up the offense for the Union Scotties. Getting into the lane, she's going to get called for a travel right off the bat. Into the lane, an extra step, first turnover of the game.
That's not how you want to start.
You like the aggressive move, though, by Kylie, though.
Yes, made a nice move. He just has to learn to keep them feet.
So 1-2-2 full court press broken by Mohawk, and Rivas, who had, I believe, 18 points the night before, misses her first shot of the game. Rebound comes down to Cleaver. Finds Gunn in the corner. Going to get 8-footer up, no good. Rebound comes down to Union, and Cruz will be fouled. First foul of the game. I believe it's going to go on Chloe Fadden her first. And the referee who just made that call, he said, maybe bad luck because his last 2 games have gone into overtime. So keep that in mind. We're hoping it's not, because I told him no overtime, but he said I will have double overtime and a regular overtime the last 2 games. So Cleaver loses a second turnover early on. Cabelpo throws it off of Kira Julian out of bounds. Julian not expecting the pass. She's on the track team at Mohawk. Her sister Paige, I don't know if you remember Paige, Jay, the lights out 3-point shooter. She's at West Liberty.
I remember her from 2 years ago.
Yep. She was on that state championship runner-up team from a couple years ago. Inside Cleaver, it could be a nice up and down move. Gets her own rebound back. Gets it back again. Can't connect on 3 tries. Mohawk comes down with the rebound, and Erica Young.
Like I always say, use your bank board. It's your best friend.
It looks like a 1-2-2 zone here. It looks like a 3-2. And check that out, Jay. See if I'm right. How they're gonna. Looks like a 1-2-2, doesn't it?
1-2-2 to me.
And they throw it away. So both teams starting off a little rough here.
You don't need them turnovers like that. They're just getting warmed up.
I hope so. 6.5 to go here early on. No score between Mohawk and Union. Down low, Gunn, she's triple teamed. Back out, good ball movement here. Cleaver to Kylie Frustorfer. Wide open 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Good job chasing her own rebound. Misses the putback. Cabelpo comes down with the rebound. Outlet to Chloe Fadden. And good steal from behind by Frustorfer. Knocks it up out of bounds.
That was good hustle. She never knew she was coming.
How about Bobby Fadden for the Mohawk Warriors? Great receiver for the football team and having himself a great basketball season early on also.
And he's a golfer, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. I believe so. Ellie Whippo checks in for the first time. Ellie Whippo, 30th in cross country in the WPIL. Inside Cabelpo, back out, shot the Young, up, no good. Rebound goes off of Cabelpo out of bounds. Yeah, Ellie Whippo, 30th in cross country and 8th in the 300-meter hurdles. And Mr. Dawson, I know you're tuned in. She's part of the newspaper too, so get Ellie to write some articles for you. No score, 5:47 to go here, first period. Back to it's like a man-to-man defense now for the Mohawk Warriors. Whippo trying to guard Frustorfer. The Cleaver up for 3. That's up and good. 3-0 early on. Cleaver, that's how she hit her 1,000 point from a 3-pointer.
That was nothing but net there, Lee.
Union gets the turnover. Bella Cameron, the Cleaver, crossover dribble, step back 15-footer up and good. Kelly Cleaver 5, Mohawk nothing with 5:12 to go here first period. Here comes the press. Whippo able to break that. Throw it in the corner. That's Fadden, back out top to Whippo. Young, Capelpo now top of the key. And that looks like now a 2-3 zone, switching things off. Mohawk yet to score here in the first 3.5 minutes. Fadden, there's another turnover. Gunn comes up with a steal. Frustorfer will run it up the court. Now she'll set that offense up. Give it to Cleaver at the top of the key. Back to Frustorfer. Call out a play. Coach Nogue will. Good pick there by Cleaver. Frustorfer into the corner. Cameron to high arc and 3. Can't get it to fall. Rivas comes down with the rebound. Rivas, a very good volleyball player also. Of course, track for sure. Young misses the 3. Cabelpo there for the rebound. Up and in, and Mohawk finally scores their first points. 3:56 into the game. 5-2 Union.
Nice follow-up by Capalpo.
Cleaver misses the 15-footer. Capalpo comes up with a rebound at 6'2", bringing it down the court herself. Love watching Ellie Whippo. A great soccer player. A Union playing this zone. Quick moving. I shouldn't have said quick moving first quarter. 3-pointer for Fadden. That's up and good. 5-5 tie ball game. First 5 goes to Union. Next 5 goes to Mohawk. Almost a turnover there, but they finally get the ball in the hands of Cleaver. Cleaver, crossover move. The 17-footer up, no good. Rivas with the rebound.
Rivas leads the team with 7 rebounds a game. She already has a couple.
Cabelpo with the long 3. That's up and good. The 6'2 Cabelpo gives Mohawk their first lead. 8-5. They got a smooth stroke from out there.
Well, the coach said she's probably one of the best shooters on the team.
Actually, she said the best shooter of the team. We'll go with that. But yeah, she showed it there. Coach Walsh, you could see very active along that sideline. Gunn misses the running layup. Young with the rebound. Push it up to Whippo. She's going to drive in the lane and get fouled. A blocking foul going to go on Mia Pruz, her first, team's first. Will that be a shooting foul? I don't think it will be. No, they will give it to a shooting foul. So Whippo will go to the line to shoot 2.
I'm surprised there was a shooting foul.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Hits her first free throw. 9-5 Mohawk. Coming up at the half, we'll have our LGKG halftime show. Take a look about this game and maybe a couple scores from around the county as Whippo misses her second. Rebound comes back down to Mohawk. Good steal by Frustorfer into the hands of Gunn. Gunn trying to go coast to coast. She does, up and in. Miera Gunn gets her first points. Cuts the lead to 9-7 with 2:12 to go here first quarter. Teams have settled in, I think, Jay, finally.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, they're just first.
First minute and a half was kind of rough. Fadden for 3. That's her second 3. 12-7 Mohawk. Coach Walsh jumping up and down, wanted some pressure, didn't get it. We're going to have a Coach Walsh cam here tonight. Cameron for 3. Can't get it to fall. Cabelpo with a rebound. Back out to Cabelpo from way downtown. Up, no good. Good job by Rivas trying to tip that. Could not come down with a rebound. Cleaver does with 1:29 to go here first quarter.
Cleaver boxed out well and got that rebound.
Well, that's what you got to do. Frustorfer trying to find some room here. She's going to throw up a 3 and she's going to miss. Fadden comes down with a rebound. Outlet to Whippo. It's behind her. And we get a tie-up. Alternate possession is going to stay Mohawk ball with 1:08 to go here first quarter.
I thought that might have been a walking, but they called the jump ball, which I think was the correct call.
Remember the Penn Ohio Bottled Water podcasts every week. Take a look at some games coming along the way this next week. Good defense here by Cleaver, and we're going to get the turnover just into the game is Gianna Pizzolo, the freshman, into the game for the first time. Actually, we got a timeout before our Ponce Insurance timeout. I want to thank Dan Ponce's, Jessica Dixon, Tracy Giddings. You can call them to get started today and get the best rates and customer service by calling them at Ponce Insurance. Love the life you live, worry-free. 12-7 Mohawk. What are your thoughts here the first 7 minutes, Jay?
Tell you what, it's been an interesting game. I'm surprised Coach Walsh been putting 2 players in already.
Talked about Coach Walsh. I said first head coaching job. He coaches AAU boys basketball. He's been coaching some 6th graders now now they're in 11th grade. So he's been coaching them for the last 5 years. So he's highly active in that also. So Union Mohawk will inbound the ball. So it was a Mohawk timeout.
Union with their original starting 5 still in.
Fadden, bounce past to Cabelpo. Rivas going to go baseline and find Cabelpo inside. Gets away with a travel, I think, and out of bounds off of Cleavers. Going to stay a Mohawk ball with 46 seconds to go here first quarter.
I agree with that, Lee. It looked like she might have took a little extra step there, a little hop, but didn't call it.
So it wasn't then.
Yeah.
Turnover. Gunn going to come up with another steal here. Yeah, Mike Gunn's talked to Coach Nogue, and he says Mike Gunn still getting some colleges coming in, taking a look at him. So Frustorfer jump ball over in possession is going to stay Union. And boy, he had himself a dynamite football season than Mike Gunn. Great career for him. Mirror only a sophomore. So 12-7, 30 seconds to go. 3 threes for Mohawk here early on. Down to 22 seconds to see if Union holds for the last shot. Bounce pass inside, but it's going to be out of bounds. Did not go off everybody. They're looking for Bella Cameron off of her. Yeah, Bella Cameron, the catcher for that Union Scotty softball team. She batted .429 last year. She'll be back on the softball field. They lost that game in the state championship last year. Fadden looking for another one. That just long with 7 seconds to go. Frustorfer takes a look at the clock with 4. Takes a look at the clock with 2. Stop, shot, up, no good. And that's going to be a little late, not going to count for Cleaver. With the score 12-7 Mohawk, you're watching high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Jackson Shodel of Mohawk Cross Country as the November LGKG Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month. Jackson became the first cross-country runner in Mohawk history to win the state championship and the first individual male state champion at Mohawk since 1969. Congratulations and best of luck to Mohawk's Jackson Shodel, your LGKG Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to our November LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet proud to honor the Mohawk football team as November's LCAP Team of the Month after making it to the WPIAL semifinals for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Tim McCutcheon and the Mohawk Warrior football team, our November LCAP Team of the Month.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
And welcome back. 12-7 Mohawk, our newbie of the game, sponsored by Health and Motion Physical Therapy. Going to go to Gianna Pizzolo, the freshman, getting into the game. You can call it the next generation of physical therapy. Is here. Health and Motion is the only PT clinic in Lawrence County to use the newbie simulator technology. Get better, faster at Health and Motion and reduce your time on the sideline about to 70%. Visit Health and Motion Newcastle on Facebook for more info. 12-7 Mohawk. And I'm going to give you some bad news here in a couple of minutes, Jay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And there's the steal by Cleaver. Oh, great crossover by Cleaver. Up, no good, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Whippo commits her first foul. We not have not one Cleveland Brown fan in the stands here, and Tim Consonenza running our camera tonight. But Braylon Thomas walked into the gym.
No.
Yeah, Braylon's here tonight, another Cleveland Brown fan, as Cleaver hits her first. But that's all right. We love Braylon. Love giving him a hard time. How about his senior year? Cleaver hits both. Of course, Tim and Braylon have a right to brag right now because they're in playoff position. The Steelers aren't right now, so.
I don't think the Steelers are going to be either.
It could be rough. Cabelpo from 17, she hits. Boy, the difference between sophomore and senior, you can tell, Jay.
She's always been a little bit taller than most of the girls, but she really has a nice stroke now.
Yeah, 1-3-1 coming out here. Cameron's going to try another three. She's going to miss that. Cleaver with the garbage rebound. Misses again. Finally gets her third time up.
The third time's a charm there.
She's got 9 of the 11 points, so your keys to the game right now, Jay. So far, just Cleaver.
That's it.
And Cleaver with the steal gets the jump ball. That's going to be Union ball off of Deani Rivas.
Good hands by Cleaver there.
Yeah, I mentioned Rivas, part of the volleyball team. Her dad, yes, is Darrell. So very famous in the Hall of Famer.
From Aliquippa.
Yes. And a good job by Young, but can't come up with the steal. Wide open underneath, and a great bounce back. Look at that, maybe for a play of the game right there into the game. Getting their first point is Addie Nogue. Great bounce pass there from Cameron, Jay.
That's the kind of pass you want, the bounce pass.
Might be our Melee Chiropractic early nominee right there. Making that extra pass. 14-13 Mohawk with 6:20 to go here first half. Staying in that 2-3 zone. Union does play that zone an awful lot, though.
I'm surprised because I think the boys play more man-to-man than zone.
Yes. That's a lot more active than the Syracuse zone, that's for sure. Coach Boeheim ran for many years and still got away with it.
Yep.
So Fadden calls out the play, gives it off to Erica Young. The Fadden. Young fakes the three. No foul there.
Coach Nogue was saying, hey.
Thought maybe
Can't
a
do
charge.
that.
Yep, Frustorfer's going to come up with the loose ball. Trying to take the leader of the Union Scotty. She's going to pop for three. That's going to fall. Her first points of the game. Union takes the 16-14 lead, and they go into that 1-2-2 full court trap. And having problems now in the corner, and that's going to be a steal by Cleaver. The Frustorfer layup. Good. 18-14, steal again. Frustorfer missed the layup. There's Cleaver. Jump ball is going to be Mohawk ball. Coach Walsh not happy right now. Waiting for a timeout, but not going to get it. With 4:58 to go here first half. Scotty's with a 4-point lead.
Mohawk had no problem breaking that press first quite a few times down the court. Now they're having a problem.
And Rivas almost loses it. Wide open underneath and cannot control it as Stivers. And she gets called for the travel. She was wide open. Stivers just couldn't handle the pass. Wanted to shoot before she had it there. Reagan Magno comes in. Magno part of the softball team for Mohawk. And Stivers part of the softball team at Mohawk. She's going to have a seat. I believe Stivers has a seat. So far, Union's handling this Mohawk press, Jay. Wide open underneath, blocked by Magno, but saying that Pruz was fouled. So Pruz will go to the line to shoot two. Mia Pruz won the All-State softball as a pitcher for the Union Scotties.
I remember her very well from last year.
Yeah, you'll be seeing her a lot again next year. Pruz hits her first free throw. Yeah, struggled a little bit in the state championship game, but Boy, cheap battle, though.
I felt bad for her.
Yeah, it was a rough game. Misses that second free throw. They missed the net, so it's be Mohawk ball. Yeah, what a great run by the Scotty softball team.
I thought they had it there. But that's why you play the game.
4:32 to go here first half. 19-14 Union. Mohawk able to break that press. Magno back out to Young, the Fadden. Cross over to Erica Young. She gets into the floater in the lane. Misses the shot. Pruz comes down with a rebound. And Mia will bring it up herself. Handed off to your point guard and Frustorfer. Back. She goes for three. That's going to barely graze the rim. Magno will come down with a rebound. She's double teamed, in trouble. Good job finding Erica Young. Very good job.
Good job by Union not fouling, too.
Fadden missing the three. Frustorfer comes down with a rebound. Off we go again. Not the best shooting game for either team right now. Open 17-footer for Pruz. She misses. And Young comes down with a rebound. The Rivas, who has not scored yet tonight after 18 the other night against South Forge. Rizzullo.
She's had a couple open looks, just haven't connected yet.
There's the back door. Nice job there. Rivas' shot was blocked by Cameron, I believe it was. And now loose ball foul is going to go on Addie Nogue, I believe. Yeah, they're going to get it on Nogue. Team's first here. Only 5 fouls here in this game so far, but the new rules now, 2 fouls in the quarter for Mohawk and just 1 for Union. Very few bonus free throws anymore. You'll see them more in the fourth quarter when teams have to foul. Mohawks only scored 2 points here in the first 5 minutes of this second quarter, Jay.
You like the new rules, Lee?
I'm adapting to them. Let's say it like that. I'm not sure if I like that or not.
I did like the 1-and-1.
Air ball by Erica Young goes out of bounds. Yeah, it's a different game for sure in that aspect, but it's making the game go a little quicker, I think. And Capelpo's going to get. They did call foul on Capelpo. Her first. So Cleaver with the ball. Three-pointer by Pruz. That misses, but there's the rebound for Cameron. Was going to put it back up, but decides to bring it back out. Find Cleaver. Back out top. Three-pointer. Up. Good. Addie Nogue, coach's daughter. 5 points for her. An 8-point lead for Union. Here with 2:28 to go in the first half. Mohawk barely gets the ball across the timeline. 17-footer by Fadden, no good. Rebound down to Mia Pruz, and going to get a 30-second Ponce Insurance timeout taken by Coach Nogue.
Union's really moving the ball well and connecting on them outside shots now.
Our bonus free throws are brought to you by Castle Asphalt. Castle Asphalt Construction knows the importance of making a good first impression, no matter how elegant your home or office may be. Matching with poor road surfaces can make your friends and potential clients regretting making the trip. Get a free estimate at castleasphalt.com. Our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority. Going your way. We heard earlier that Elwood City girls were up 48-4 at halftime over New Brighton. Our out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to have Bocce on the air on Wednesday.
Yes.
And I believe there's a game on the air tomorrow night here in the LC SportsNet. Check that out. We'll have our LGKG halftime show coming up. With 2:18 to go here first half, 22-14. The Scotties with an 8-point lead. Been a very impressive first half here for the Scotties, as they will inbound the ball. As Cleaver will bring the ball across the timeline. She's going to be double teamed. Goes around a pick, tries to get baseline, nothing there. Finds an open man in Pruz. Back to Frustorfer. Frustorfer. Kara Julian back into the game. She's being guarded there. As Cleaver gets around Cabelpo into the lane. And going to reach in foul, I believe, on Rivas.
So Rivas or Cabalco?
Yeah, it's going to be Cabelpo. It's going to be her second. And that's what happened against the Aquinas game. She got in foul trouble. And Cleaver will go to the line to shoot 2. Hits the first.
Nice stroke in that free throw.
Yeah, I made a comment to Coach Nogue before the game as Cleaver hits her second. I said, I thought Aquinas Academy, I think that's the number 1 ranked team in single A. He says, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Really?
Yeah, they're a very experienced team coming back. And a foul on Union.
Who's that foul on?
It's going to go on Mia Pruz, her team second here, the second quarter. Mohawk with 4 fouls in the second quarter. And check it in. Ireland Fisher for the first time for the Union Scotties. Mohawk. Ireland Fisher, a freshman. And there's a first points of the game by Rivas.
That wasn't Rivas, that was Capalpo.
Thank you. I went up late. I was looking at my roster.
I know you were.
Thank you. I just saw it looked like Rivas. That's fine. 24-16 with 1:20 to go here first half. Man-to-man defense now for Mohawk as Union's going to spread the floor a little bit.
A nice putback by Capalpo.
Nice bounce pass inside. Cameron, good pump fake up and in. Bella Cameron gets her first points of the game. 26-16. Up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to
Cleaver.
Fisher. Now up to Cleaver. Cleaver fakes the 3. Hands it off to Frustorfer with 50 seconds to go as Coach Nogue calls the play out. They're going to spread the floor here a little bit. Use Frustorfer's speed if you can. Guarded by Julian. To Addie Nogue. Nogue loses it, gets it back, in trouble. Double team, timeout, which we both don't like that timeout call, but that's our Ponce Insurance timeout.
What we like and what they do is 2 different things.
Yeah. We have any charges tonight. It's going to be our Medora Bonner Law change in possession. Make sure you protect your possessions at MedoraBonnerLaw.com, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service. At the end of the game, we'll have our Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game. One nominee is our beautiful bounce pass by Bella Cameron earlier on, and we'll have our Player of the Game sponsored by MVP Insurance.
I think it's too early to even think about that one, Lee.
Oh, without a doubt.
Of course, Kelly Cleaver's having a nice game already.
Yeah, Kelly off to, 4-7, 11 points, 11 out of the 26, which is good because she had 9 of the first 11. So the other people are stepping up now.
There's been a couple of nice plays by Gunn and by Bella Cameron.
So Union looks like they're going to hold for the last shot here. Capelpo on Cleaver with 10 seconds. Gets around her into the lane, and she tripped, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I believe that's on Rivas.
Yeah, got that crossover around Cabelpo, went right around her. Looks like it's going to go on Rivas, I believe.
Yes, you're right, Lee.
Should be Cleaver's hits her first. Deoni Rivas' first foul. I knew I was going to do that sometime this year, say Terrell. Cleaver, 6 for 6 from the line. 8 seconds left. The steal by Frustorfer. Turnaround shot up, no good. Capelpo comes down with 3, 2. The long 3 by Fadden. Gets the roll, double counts.
She hit every part of that rim before it went down, but it went down.
Chloe Fadden cuts the lead to 9.5. Union leads 28-19. We'll be back With our LGKG halftime show, you're watching high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Zingleopole or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9 ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennohioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale-Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
Hey Scotty fans, it's Mrs. Ryan and Miss Felina here on behalf of the Union Area Education Association. And we want to wish all of our Scotties good luck this season. Go Scotties!
Congratulations to our November LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet proud to honor the Mohawk football team as November's LCAP Team of the Month after making it to the WPIAL semifinals for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Tim McCutcheon and the Mohawk Warrior football team, our November LCAP Team of the Month. When it comes to protecting those you love, The businesses you've built or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
And welcome back, 28-19 Union here in our LGKG halftime show with their law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George keeping promises for over 80 years. Jay, it's now time for our scoring recap, sponsored by Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen, family-owned and operated general contractor for 4 generations. Their extensive construction experience, design capabilities, and creative process allows us to help any project and meet any challenge. Visit them at gembuilders.com. I'll let you take over this scoring recap, Jay.
Are you sort of surprised with the score, Lee? I am.
Yeah, I am. I figured it'd be a little bit closer. I didn't think Mohawk was going to have as much problems with the Union press. I figured they did it in the first quarter. They handled it pretty well, but then second quarter sort of things went Union way.
Okay, for scoring, Mohawk was led by Erin Capalpo. She has 9 points and 2 fouls, and that's about it. Chloe Fadden has 9 points, and then let's see, Ellie Whippo has 1 free throw, and that's it. That's all the scoring. I said before that Union has to get some more scoring, and they did that. They're led by Kelly Cleaver with 13, and Bella Cameron has 2. Kylie Fischhofer has 5. Mira Gunn has 2. Addie Nogain has 5. So they really spread the scoring around.
Yeah, they sure have. It's been a nice to see Union spread that ball around. I said they've been really handling the press, and that brings us to our keys to the game tonight. Jay, we talked a little bit about that before the game. Our sponsored by Works in Progress Paint Services, 724-714-4294. Second half, I mean, we talked a lot about that turnovers. Mohawk's going to have to find a way to handle this press.
I was surprised because they started out real good, and they were the ones pressing, and then they got that one turnover Union did, and keeps almost every time down a court. Mohawk was turning it over for a while there.
Yeah, Coach Rob Nogay doing a nice job making those adjustments at the end of the first quarter. 12 points for Mohawk in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter. Union was 7 points in the first quarter and 21 in the second quarter. That's our recap, sponsored by Gem Builders. We'll be back with the start of the second half. You're watching high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving this.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
And welcome back. Second half action between Union and Mohawk. Mohawk will go on defense here to start the second half. Union inbounds the ball with that 9-point lead. Good test here for Union tonight against 3A Mohawk.
Mohawk come into the game averaging almost 54 points a game, so 19 is not too good for a first half.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach Matt Waltz does the adjustment here the second half as Frustorfer misses the three, but there's the offensive board by Pruse.
Long rebound, and Pruse come up with it.
Cameron Pruse, Nogue, Cleaver, and Frustorfer the starting five for the second half. Cleaver gets it inside, up, no good. Rebound comes down to Fadden with those 3 threes in the game.
A little hard off the glass that time.
Yeah, Cleaver off to Millersville after she graduates. She was an all-section volleyball player, and she comes up with the steal.
Nice
Does
hand
Cleaver.
by Cleaver. Jumped in front of the pass intended for Aaron Capolo.
Cameron, could she hit 1-3? Nope, misses that one, but the long rebound. Good job by Nogue to come up with the offensive board. Not even looking for the three. She was open there. We'll get the ball back to Frustorfer. We'll set the offense up to Cleaver.
No guy didn't start the first half, but she's starting the second half.
Cameron, hands off to Frustorfer, guarded by Rivas. Good matchup here. Keep an eye on that one, Jay. Rivas guarding Frustorfer. Cleaver double teamed, back to Cameron. Top of the keys to Pruse. Taking a lot of time off the clock here. Down to 6:09 here in the third quarter. 2-minute possession here for Union. Rivas goes down hard. Frustorfer goes in the lane, and that's swatted away, but she'll get a line to shoot 2 on the foul. See who 1 of 3 players. See who they're going to get it on. Looks like they're going to get it on Fadden. It's going to be her second, first in the third quarter. And Union will go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, they changed the rule. They're shooting free throws. The Frustorfer misses the first. Saying they did it for safety reasons. Saying that there's more injuries are during the free throw. So if they cut out the free throws, 6 or 7 less free throws a game as Frustorfer hits her second, that might cut down the injuries. I don't see as many injuries, but that's what the thinking was and why they changed the rule for high school basketball for the free throws. So.
I don't see that either at all.
But that was the reason I was given to by the Henry. And by the way, we don't have a Henry sighting here tonight. So, man, that's why there's less foul. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Henry, we love you. 29-19, three-pointer up, no good. Rebound loose in the floor. 6 people going to go down for it. We're going to get a jump ball, and Mohawk will stay with possession. Yeah, that was the reason Henry Frengel, gave me. That's why they changed the rules this year. So, 29-19. Frustorfer going to come up with a steal and get the layup and miss. The Mohawk very fortunate to still only be down by 10.
That should have been a nice, easy layup, but she lost control going up with it.
Down to 5:13 here in the third quarter. Fadden bounce past the Cabalpo into the lane. Shot up, no good. Cleaver, what else? Another rebound. She'll slow things up, bring the ball across the timeline. Has a mismatch right now. Let's see if they go after it. And they do. She's going to take her to the hole. Nope. Back out. Nogue for 3. That's going to be short. Rebound comes down to Jolian. Looking inside, not a good pass. Stolen by Pruz. Mentioned Mia Pruz, all-state softball player from the pitching mound this last year. Frustorfer goes around the pick, layup up and good. Kylie Frustorfer. Shout out to her sister Kayla. Probably home from college break, probably. Maybe even in the stands here as Frustorfer out of bounds. Kayla part of that state championship team last year. Coach Nogue say enjoying her time at Youngstown State. Not playing basketball, just going to school. As Fadden loses it, but out of bounds was Frustorfer. She comes in from every angle. You never know where she's coming from.
Tell you what, she knocked that ball right out of her hand. She didn't realize she was coming.
Trying to inbound the ball, and they finally will get it in. Mohawk has yet to score a point here in the third quarter. And a good steal there by Cameron into the hands of Frustorfer. She's 1-on-2. She'll pop from 15. That's short. Rebound comes down to Fadden. Had a nice game tonight, has Chloe Fadden.
She's getting her rebounds, and she has the 3 threes.
How about Capelpo from downtown? Stop and pop from 21.
They're going to need quite a few more of them to get back in this game.
Frustorfer, the Nogue out top to Cameron. She goes for 3. Oh, in and out. Rebound goes off of Rivas and out of bounds. What a shot by that Capelpo.
Nothing but net, too.
I'm sure she's going to get some looks on the college with the next level. Yeah, she's been fun to watch tonight.
Playing with 2 fouls, so that's not really too bad.
Nah, 3:18 left there, third period. Frustorfer into the lane. The floater up, no good. Rebound comes down to Pruz, who puts it up and in. Gets her first points of the game. Ball tipped out of bounds. Good hustle there by Nogue to knock it out of bounds. With 3:06 to go here, third quarter, 33-22. Yeah, Erica Young been very quiet here tonight also. Cleaver with the steal and look out. She came down on that ankle really bad. Capelpo will put it up and in, and she get the timeout, the injury timeout. Capelpo gets the basket. That's an awkward fall. Very awkward fall for Cleaver. Coach Nogue looking for a foul.
I don't think it was a foul. She just happened to step on the other person's foot.
Yeah, it's that ankle. So Ireland Fisher will check in, the freshman. 5'8" freshman. 33-24, Union leads. I think she's going to be okay. I think that just sort of twisted the wrong way there. But when you have a 9-point lead, no need to take any risk. Fisher right off the bat going to shoot a 3 up, no good. Jolene with the rebound. Throws it to Rivas. Nice move baseline. Looking for Capelpo up top, tipped by Frustorfer. And Erica Young, the Malone softball commit, will handle it. Gonna get her involved in Young. Capelpo inside. The Fadden. Another 3, her 4th of the night. Cuts the lead to 6 with 2:13. That gets Coach Walsh up and about.
That was a wide open 3 there.
Frustorfer. The Pruz. Frustorfer wide open for 3. Puts it up and in. Coach Walsh not going to be happy about that one.
Her second 3 of the night.
Back to 9-point game. Capelpo from way downtown. Up no good. And off of Union. Yeah, looking for a loose ball foul on Fadden. They're not going to get it. Everybody in the gym thought it was, except the men who thought the most. Erica Young up off, no good. Loose ball. Alternate possession is going to be Union. You talked about Erica Young. She's off to Malone. She batted .500 last year, Jay. Also on the cross-country team. She's an all-state softball player. Cabelpo is hurt.
Hit her elbow.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach Walsh said she injured her hand earlier, too, last game, but she played through it. This time, like you said, I think she hit the elbow on the floor.
She was down on the floor after the ball, and the elbow, I watched the elbow hit.
Can we say crazy bone?
Possibly.
Addie Stivers, the softball player, is going to check in. Yeah, Cleaver's going to stay on the bench with that 9-point lead. Yeah, Coach Nogue going to go over the refs like, where's that loose ball foul?
I don't think there was a loose ball foul myself, but that's just my opinion.
Well, we're going to definitely disagree with that one.
Yeah.
But anyways, Frustorfer gets pushed from behind.
Now that is a foul.
Erica Young going to pick up that foul. Her first, team second of the quarter. Shooting foul. Frustorfer will shoot 2, and Capelpo's getting ready to check back in. Frustorfer hits the first. Yeah, I think the elbow and most of the elbow, I think. 37-27. Yeah, can't get the rebound. Cabelpo or the shot to fall. Cabelpo with the rebound. Jolien finds Young in the corner. Back to Fadden. Jolien to Rivas. Good job by Pruz inside. They finally find Cabelpo, but off her hands and out of bounds. Yeah, Cleaver has the shoes off right now, so I think she might be done for the night. As Cameron will get the ball with 1:17 to go. Here in the third quarter. Frustorfer fouled. Third foul of the quarter.
Who was that on?
Going Rivas for second. Third foul of the quarter. Jump ball, order of possession is going to be Mohawk. Yeah, I was going to wear my Union State Championship shirt tonight, but I figured I better not because Mohawk is part of Lawrence County and don't want to show any favoritism between either school. But once Aquinas Academy comes up here for a game, then we'll probably throw it in there. 3-point shot by Jolien, up no good. Cameron with the rebound. With 53 seconds to go here, third quarter, Union with a 10-point lead.
Shaw's about 5 foot short from even hitting the rim. Not a good shot.
Yeah, they got a quick Paunch Insurance timeout. So at the end of this game, we'll have our MVP Player of the Game, sponsored by MVP Insurance, where they coach clients to better prices, better coverage, and call MVP for the win. And we'll also have our Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game. You can visit our doctors Mitch Melee, Chris Argero, and Kelsey Bowser, voted best of the best chiropractor in Lawrence County. Have our hands full with that one, Jay, with our Play of the Game and our Player of the Game. At the end of this one, tomorrow night, Elwood City and the Shannock doing battle in boys basketball right here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Mr. Constanessa are running a camera tonight. He'll be on the call with Mr. Dotson tomorrow night from the Shannock High School. So get another look at Joe Roth. Had a chance to see him earlier. I think he's averaging a double-double as usual.
Oh, yes. And that's not even his best sport.
No, he's getting faster and faster in the pole.
Didn't he set a record last year?
State record. Yep, the backstroke. State record. Fastest swimmer in the state of Pennsylvania as a junior. But when you're 6'6" and do a backstroke, you have a little bit of a length there.
There was a little bit worried he was going to play basketball, but he just loves it too much.
Yep. You know, he can play at the next level for basketball, but we'll see what he decides to do. 30 seconds left here, third quarter. Union with a 10-point lead.
I think swimming is his first love.
I would hope so when you spend 4 to 5 hours in a pool a day. Cameron back to Furstorfer with 17 seconds to go. Good defense here by Mohawk. Well, they come up with a steal. Cannot. Cameron pulls that away with 8 seconds. Now they come up with a steal with 5 seconds to go. Furstorfer gets it back. She's going to launch a 3, but they're going to have a foul before the shot with a half a second left.
I think that foul's on Chloe McFadden.
Yeah, it's going to be her third. Team's fourth of the quarter, but you have enough time to just tip it. You don't have enough time to really grab and shoot here. Not going to get it off. Well, that's a long half a second. Score 37-27, Union. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. You're watching high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity, it's really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable.
Yeah, welcome back to the Cavelli Fieldhouse, 37-27. At the end of this game, we'll have our Creative Edge post-game show. You can call them at 724-652-1372. That's 724-652-1372. Our Creative Edge post-game show will come up after this. We'll hand out our rewards. With Union with a 10-point lead. Cameron for 3. She hits. She's got 5. 40-27. Cabelpo.
Looked like a little walk there, but
Fadden from 17. Up, no good. Cleaver cannot come down with a rebound. Back to Fadden. She'll go for another 3. That misses. Cleaver with the rebound. Good to see her back in.
Cleaver held scoreless in the third quarter.
I didn't think she was going to come back in tonight with that lead, but unlike the pros where you take a shot and go back out, I'm sure she just got a little bit of ice on it. You go in that blue tent and you never know what happens in that blue tent.
Yes.
Nogue for 3. Nope. As Cleaver comes out with a rebound, Cameron comes up with a loose ball, can't put it up and in. Ball goes out of bounds off of Union. We'll never know what happens in that blue tent. Sort of like the man behind the curtain, you know?
Yeah. I don't think I want to know what happens back there.
6:42 to go.
You go in, you can't even walk. Wow.
Cabelbo from, my gosh, Pizza Joe's almost. Misses.
I think she's going to have to take a step or two in a little bit further.
Well, she's the leading scorer for the Mohawk Warriors. Furstorfer finds Cleaver in the corner. Nogue back out to Cameron. In and out game, back and forth. Nogue will not take that 3. Back to Nogue. Finally going to get the foul when she falls on the ground. Erica Young will pick up her second. Again, our bonus free throws sponsored by Castle Asphalt. We might get to it the fourth quarter here. Not going to see a lot of that during the year. I want to thank Castle Asphalt for sponsoring those free throws. Cleaver takes advantage of the mismatch. Goes over Young, up and in. And almost a turnover there.
Cleaver's first basket of the second half.
She's got 15 though.
Yep. And she did spend some time on the bench with that twisted ankle.
Looks like she's moving around okay right now. Cleaver comes up with a steal. Off the Frustorf with a 15-point lead for the Union Scotties. She's going to pop for 3. That's going to miss. Rebound comes down to Jolian. Outlet to Fadden. Back to Jolian, who needs some points quickly here. Union playing that zone as they have the whole game. Jolian's going to launch a 3. That's no good. Good box out there by Pruz and saves it in, and Cameron's going to come up with the ball, but almost fall down, and we're going to get the timeout, I think, where we get the foul.
I believe it's the foul.
Oh, wow. I thought maybe Coach Nogue came up with a timeout.
I'm surprised he didn't call it.
Hey, Fadden comes up with her 4th foul now. Keep an eye on that. Union will inbound the ball. Looks like they're going to let Fadden stay in here with those 4 fouls. With 4:46 to go, Mohawk trails by 15. Frustorfer back to Cleaver. Fakes the 3, pulls it back out. Back to Frustorfer for 3. That's nothing but net. It's a great job by them. Frustorfer come almost with the steal. Cleaver and Frustorfer know each other so well. Erica Young loses it. Outlet. Frustorfer. Layup. Good. She's got 17. 20-point lead for Union. Did not see this coming at all tonight.
No, I thought it was going to be a lot closer.
And Nogues does not. Thought she's going to get called for the foul. They're going to call for a travel on Jolian. Addie Nogue was second-team All-State softball player. Been saying that quite a bit tonight, All-State softball between these Union ball players. The give and go, not a good pass that time by Frustorfer. Now the foul, I think is going to get Cleaver with the hold. And the mock cheers are going out. First foul on Cleaver. Only the first foul in the quarter with 3:47 to go.
I see why they don't want to pull Fadden out between her and Aaron. They have 26 to 27 points. Now what was that?
A technical.
On the coach?
I believe it was. And he'll have to sit on the bench the rest of the game. Frustorfer will go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, of course, Coach Walsh must have said something that he shouldn't have said. Get the technical. Frustorfer misses the first. Usually it starts with the word you. So, at least when I refereed, if you hear you, then you just know cut them off or get the foul. So Coach Walsh will sit on the bench, sit on the chair. He will not be able to get up the rest of the game. Remember those old days, Jay, where they had to sit in the chair?
Yes. Remember George Abram used to practically carry that chair around sitting in it.
Yeah, Coach Jola was the best at riding a bicycle on the chair. Frustorfer misses the layup. Tough shot, though. Rebound comes down to Mohawk. They're down by 21 with 3:24 to go. Frustorfer with the steal. Frustorfer, coast to coast. 50 to 27 Union. Mohawk has not scored here in this fourth quarter.
That's 20 points for Frustorfer now.
It took them 4 minutes to score in the third quarter, Jay, and only scored 8 points. They haven't scored here in the fourth.
A little less than 3 minutes left in the game, too. Erica Young averages 10 a game, and she has nothing.
No, she's hardly taking any shots here tonight.
Enjoying averages 9 a game, and she has nothing.
Young's going to try to get her first points. Cannot do that. Cleaver comes down with a rebound.
How many times you said that tonight? Cleaver the rebound.
Coach Nogue wants to run some offense here, run some clock, run some motion right now. Look for that back door. With a 23-point lead. Yeah, just look for a bit. If the back door's there, take it. If not, just run the clock. Mohawk with 3 team fouls here in the fourth quarter. Cleaver gets herself in trouble, but a nice bounce pass to Cameron, up and in. Cameron's got 7, 52-27. 15-0 run here for Union here in this fourth quarter. Erica Young going to try to put one down and going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 3. As Frustorfer will get called for the foul. Erica Young will try to get it. Coach Young's like, Coach Nogue's like, come on. Young misses the first. Only a third free throw of the night for Mohawk. Missed the second. Union has shot 13 free throws tonight. 9 of 13 from the line. Young misses the third. This is a rough night for Erica Young.
I think the whole Mohawk team's had a rough night lately.
Well, hey, if you're going to do it, have it in a non-section game. Frustorfer pushed by Erica Young. Her third, team's fourth here in the the fourth quarter. Next one we'll put them the line to shoot 2. And we'll have our Castle Asphalt bonus free throws if we have another Mohawk foul with 1:37 to go. Hopefully not. Hopefully Union can just run this clock out and get out of here with a 25-point victory. Again, we'll have our Creative Edge post-game show. And Kylie Frustorfer, a second-team All-State basketball player last year. Had a great playoff run, did Kylie. Of course, this whole team did. Down to less than a minute. Cleaver takes a look at the clock. Pass it around right now. It's good for Union, though, to run this motion offense. You're going to need to do this at some time that in a close game. And there's almost a steal. Cleaver's going to come up with it with 23 seconds to go. Mohawk chasing, trying to come up with the ball. Cannot do it.
Back door's open.
And
they call a foul, or is that a timeout?
I have no idea what was called with 14 seconds to go. I think Union called a 30. I have no idea what happened.
I have.
With a 25-point game, we don't really need whatever. It's going to be Mohawk ball.
I'd like to see Mohawk at least get one basket here, but
looks like they're just going to hold the ball for the final 5 seconds. So final score is going to be 52 Union, 27 for Mohawk. We'll be back with our post-game show. You're watching high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Gem building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, Gem Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at medorebonnerlaw.com for more information.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Gem building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, Gem Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Jackson Shodel of Mohawk Cross Country as the November LGKG Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month. Jackson became the first cross-country runner in Mohawk history to win the state championship and the first individual male state champion at Mohawk since 1969. Congratulations and best of luck to Mohawk's Jackson Shodel, your LGKG Athlete of the Month.
And welcome back, 52-27 final. Back for our Creative Edge post-game show. You need 724-652-1372 for more information. From concept to creation, they combine their extensive construction experience with creative design to make your project a reality. Fully licensed and insured architecture and construction management services. 52-27, our scoring recap sponsored by Gem Builders. For the Mohawk Warriors, Jay, only 3 people scored. Cabelpo had 14, Fadden had 12, and Whippo had 1. Scoring his quarters 12, 7, 8, and 0.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen 0 in a quarter.
I can say I have, but that's all right. There's 8 points and a half. Not going to win many ball games.
No.
On the other side, the Union Scotties, 20 points for Kylie Frustorfer, 15 for Kelly Cleaver, 7 points for Bella Cameron, 5 for Addie Noge, 3 points for Mia Pruz, 2 points for Mira Gunn, and we talked about that before we went on. You got the two, Frustorfer and Cleaver, but you got a little bit more scoring out of the other bunch.
Well, they had 35 out of the 52, but that is really good even scoring with everybody just chipping in a little bit.
But a good defensive effort for sure for the Union Scotties here tonight, Jay.
Tell you what, they really played a good, solid defense. I was surprised Mohawk had so much problem with it, but they did.
Yes, that's right. Mr. Dawson just texted in shades of the state title game with the fourth quarter shutout. So you did see it, Jay.
I actually announced it.
Yeah. With that, we're going to take one more quick break in keeping suspension. We're going to hand out our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and our MVP Insurance MVP of the Game right after this during our Creative Edge postgame show. You're watching high school basketball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
For 20 years, Maley Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
And welcome back one last time in the Cavelli Fieldhouse. We have two awards to hand out, Jay, of this 52-27 victory. I'm going to take care of the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. That was by Chloe Fadden. The last second 3 at the half that she came down, and it was off a steal, and then she got the ball about 18 foot or so and hit the 3. Like you said, it hit every part of the rim, but it did fall.
And it brought them within 9 at that point. They make the game closer than a 12-point lead that Union had at that time.
Unfortunately, it did not go well for Mohawk, but Chloe Fadden, our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game, we will congratulate her. She will receive a T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. Videos of tonight's Play of the Game may also be featured on the Triple Out High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and the full list of this season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Chloe Fadden for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. And Chloe, you will get your shirt when we get to Mohawk for a broadcast because Mr. Moan forgot to bring the T-shirts tonight. So
Mr. Lee Moan.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Mr. Lee Moan forgot. So not time for our MVP Insurance MVP of the game, Jay. Talk a little bit about Chloe for Frustorfer with the 20 points.
I'll tell you what, first half, Kelly Cleaver, I thought, well, she's pretty much guaranteed to play the game, player of the game. MVP game of the award, but second half, Kylie just lit it up. She's making threes, she's making twos, she's making steals. I mean, she just took over that second half. Every time there's a ball getting knocked out of the way, it was Kylie. MVP Insurance is proud to present the MVP of the Game Award to Kylie Frustofer of the Union Scotties. MVP Insurance and Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Kylie as tonight's MVP of the game. Kylie will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. To view the full list this year's game MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Kylie Frustorfer for being named tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win.
So Mohawk drops to 5-2. Union will go up to 4-3. So Mohawk Union will head off to play Blackhawk next, and we're gonna have Mohawk, I'm sure, in some Christmas tournaments are going to be going on. So our next broadcast tomorrow night, Elwood City versus Neshannock here on the LC Sports Network. Mr. Dotson and Mr. Constantino will bring you tonight's that action tomorrow night. We'll have bocce on Wednesday, and then we get Christmas and New Year's. We'll take about a 10-day break, and then we're going to go in full force in the month of January, Jay.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Dotson said there's going to be a lot of things going on in January and February, so I'm ready to do it.
Yeah, so thank you for everybody here at Union for taking good care of us. Mr. Dom, thanks for producing. Tim, shout out, got the late call to run the camera. Thank you to Tim Constanza for running a camera. Our Union students for doing a fine job here tonight. For my brother Jay Moon, my name's Lee Moon. Final score again, 52-27. Union defeats the Mohawk Warriors, and you've been watching everything only here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. Have a great night, everybody.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball.